All right, so plateauing, I feel like that's something I actually went through a little bit more in the past. Now, there's certain things that I do when I see a client plateau, or if I feel like that I'm about to plateau. So if I'm feeling like there's a strength decrease, or I just feel like my training sessions are getting very monotonous, if they're almost not if they're almost not fun, I mean, I need to go and I need to have fun with my training sessions. What I will do, it's the first thing, is I'll look into a new type of programming where I could potentially focus on areas that I haven't been focusing on. Maybe it's getting back into Olympic lifting. Maybe it's doing more work capacity where I'm doing time sets, things that are away from where I spend the bulk of my training throughout the year. So one, it's always, it's always finding a new program that you can jump into to where you're going to feel really intrigued and you're going to feel like that you're growing and you're building. So if you want to, I'm always offering programs. That's why I'm always putting up programs, because I understand that a lot of people need a little bit of a different focus here and there. So you can go to donsaladino.com to check that out. I also think nutritionally, this is one of the areas that most people just, I think, are not nailing at all. Like, our bodies are going to change throughout the years, different stress levels at different times of the year, seasons, okay? Like, what are we eating? Like, our foods, maybe we've been doing a very high carbohydrate diet where in the beginning you were feeling great, and maybe you're not promoting metabolic flexibility. Where you hear me talk about lumen a lot, I'm talking about the ability to use fats and carbohydrates as energy. And if we stick with just one type of nutrition plan all year long, that's when I believe you're gonna start feeling really stagnant. That's when at times you could start feeling really full, like you don't have an appetite, or that your body's not utilizing those that type of energy, whether it's the carbs or whether it's the fats. It's not utilizing it as efficiently as you need to be utilizing it. So, my step-by-step approach to getting out of a plateau: find a new program, something that you're really interested in doing and that it can allow you to focus anywhere from 4 to say 16 weeks. I think that's a good time span. And I would heavily consider, changing up your diet, whether it's going and doing a cheat meal on a Sunday night, or doing some type of a blowout to give yourself a little bit of a reset and remotivate you. That's really beneficial. But also understanding that you might need to change your nutritional outlook throughout the year. When I say outlook, I don't mean food quality. Food quality always trumps. But if you are a high carb person, I don't think there's anything wrong with getting on a fat adapted diet for a period of time. But now that companies like Lumen are out there, you take the guesswork out of it, and you just basically breathe in this device that tells you where your carbs and fats need to be that day, which are really beneficial. So plateau, training plan change, take a different nutritional approach, throw in a cheat meal there, maybe let your hair down, get your head away from the game. If you're on top of this all the time and all you're doing is training and dieting and training and dieting, we're not robots. We have to be able to relax. You have to be able to enjoy life a little bit. We need to be able to get out of our comfort zone. I think mentally it's going to put you in a really good spot. And then physically you're going to get into training maybe that Monday, whether it's 2-3 days later, whatever it is, and you're going to feel like that you have this vigor to want to get in there and just kind of attack it, guys. If you have any more questions about that, fire them up below.